delete that. Delete that off the screen right now. You probably can't even see it. It was taken down in the first 8 seconds. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7:20. And I'm about to take a sip of coffee. YOLO. Dead silence. Complete silence in the first minute of the video. That'll get them the click away before I start saying racist stuff. Before I start saying racist cuss words about bombs. Oh, the job thing. I thought we were here. I forgot what I was doing.
Whew. Let's keep going.
So reviewing it. We're checking out the new freak job. So, where's he at? Best job. I already had it pulled up. I think I ended. Yeah, I ended last game literally about to do it. Alright, where is he? I'm hearing a crazy echo. I didn't even check the stream sound. Let's do our. I'm gonna make this a daily habit to check it. It sounds fine. Sounds fine. Sounds fine.
Hard to improve on perfection.
Let's see this guy. So what is he? Gangster? Level 21? His best class is Samurai. So that's a cap. I'm looking at his lowest ones first. So, the chef. Everybody gets that peppermint thing.
Ooh, this drip. Ooh, I make this look good, baby.
Peppermill. But you get
We're
that
bringing
skill
it
at level
back.
1.
Now's the time.
You don't even have to. Oh, no, never mind. You have to get the chef thing to level 18. Then the fighter to level 10. And he uses this class too. No. It's a gun. It's this one. Desperado. He's the first person to need a Desperado, skill. And then Soul Predator from this class. He can't use either. Level 40. Dude, the game's gonna be done. If we get that. So that's over with. Level 10. It's not happening anytime. I mean, it's happening, but not now. So it's either at the Action Star to level 10 or the Chef to 18. I think we're gonna go Chef just because we don't have a Chef. And we are going to farming place. Yeah.
Hard to improve on perfection.
I wouldn't forget though, just go to the
Better than I
away.
pictured. Ooh, I make this look good, baby.
He's gonna do Chef.
Ooh, this drip. Hard to improve on perfection.
Yeah. Oh hell no. Dude, the clothes is so bizarre. The clothes is so bizarre.
Better than I pictured. We're bringing it back. Now's the time.
Alright, and using this until level 18. Still inherited. You shouldn't have any. Hey, he's locked. Level 10 is the first time you can do it. Does he have any weapons? Any gear? Where is he? A wooden bat tool. Where did this come from? Where did he get this? Where'd you steal that from? I'm assuming he has fire stuff. Crit. Oh, get that to what's her face? Her. Nullify silence. He has 2 of them. Tripping. You hear my controller? They can't hear that. See, I need new equipment. Is it it? Increased by 2%? That's not safe. I thought it said 20. He's not using this though. I wouldn't say nullify fear. For silence. Does she has fear? Rage? I don't know. None of these are that bad. If she has full poison. She has both poison and fear? Are you tripping? You gotta give up one of these. You can't have both. It's playing favorites. Max HP by 100. Serious? What are you wearing? Oh, by 40? Bro, put your stuff on. Put that good stuff on. Look at this. What the hell? Oh, I'm wondering why it's moving by such a small number. And I was like, oh, because he already had this one on. So we're only seeing the increase. Like, it's not 100 plus the 40. I was like, what the hell is going on? He has two of them. Oh, maybe this is for... He can use two. What's this one doing? 5? That all? Defense. Everything. Silence. Yeah, please. Free. Give him health again. It'll just be a tank. So what does he have on? Nothing. Nothing. You want this one? There you go. What else do you want? You want this? I don't know what this means. It just, I'm assuming my whole party benefits from that, and not him specifically. Like, he can't have his own gear. Increases MP costs. Oh. I was like, what? Greatly increases job. Huh. Nullify bleed. You got some random stuff, buddy. You got some random stuff. And then we gotta freaking go back. Your survival. That's very expected. I don't know any of their stories. Like what these people are doing. We know Eric and the girl, I can't remember her name. And who are Eric, the girl, like, I don't know her freaking name. Eric, the girl, and
Ready if you are.
who else is there?
It's my turn.
Dr. Girl? There's someone else.
Here we go.
We don't even know. I think it's actually.
Here we go.
I think it's her.
Oh, yeah?
I'll take you on.
Dumb stupid. Using breakthrough technology and heavy duty guns, hits an enemy with a magic damage and removes enemy stop. Oh, that's crazy.
Something wrong?
Wanna try this on the side? Let's really shake things up.
What?
On it.
Upper middle. Or medium. Well, medium well.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Slash. Ooh. Just take them bleed. And it's medium too, it's not light like
I'm
this.
not backing down. You want some?
Is it done? I think he might die though. I'm not doing it. He should die though. No, never mind. Never mind.
I'll take you on.
Let's do it.
Allow me.
And I searched what's going on my computer. My screen keeps
Hardly.
Did you really think you'd win?
It could be the wires though.
Sweet.
That's what they say in the
Moving up in the
Kia
world.
study guy thing. It's like the first thing you should always check is your wires and replace them, and then see if it keeps doing it. Because replacing the wires is much easier than oh god. We should fight. Whatever. We fight. I keep forgetting you get to keep running past everybody.
Show me what you got.
Let's do it.
You're only fast. I don't even know what her ability is.
Here we go.
Right.
What's the hold?
Yeah, nobody will. Oh, he's probably out.
You're gonna be in a world.
It doesn't count. Pushing them towards them, towards the other teammate doesn't count.
It's my turn.
Something wrong? Allow me.
Of course, I had the one that
Here we
went
go.
out. You just died.
Of course we won. Yes.
And that's the end.
Did you really think you'd win? Whew. We should relish this moment.
Strong.
Hell yeah.
Flashing going on. He's like a serial killer. Serial killer. I feel like I'm saying that word weird. Serial killer. I'm not saying that word. We got yanked here. I didn't think anything. Okay, there's stranger. I did notice him though. I said, why is there a guy sitting blocking that stairwell? That ladder. Me? Yup. If you got some money on you, I run a couple games here. Games? Are you some kind of card shark? Just a humble gambler. Koi koi and uchikabu. As you please, consider yourself welcome. You never know. Might walk away a little richer. Didn't expect a gambling den in a place like this. Sure. That could be entertaining. Happy to hear it. It's just down this ladder, whenever you're in the mood. If you don't mind me asking, why did you say I'm welcome? Are you inviting anyone who passes by? Actually, I keep a very tight list of clientele. It's just, you remind me of a kid I once knew when I was running games out of West Park in Camarucho. Imagine that. Sometimes that's all it takes. Good luck to you, stranger. Well, games, bro. There better not be no Japanese stuff that I don't understand. I should stay right. Just in case. There's a case of something stupid. I almost backed out. I went to go save, and I almost backed out.
I'm good.
What the heck? Whoa, where are we? A bunch of stuff. I don't even recognize any of these signs. Huh. I had no idea there was a gambling den here. Oddly enough, gambling dens remind me of Haruka. Get a gambler's instinct. When that's we're always right on the money. After listening to her, I ended up winning too much, and a huge fight broke out.
Feels like just yesterday.
These memories never fail to make me smile. Nowadays, I'm a bit sorry for those gamblers, though. It doesn't mean we want to go back and play the old games, playing this one. Like, I don't think I played them all. There's no way. There's no way. What's this? Boy boy? I don't know what that is. Wikikabu? Don't know what that is. You need wooden tags, or you're looking to exchange the prizes? Exchange the prizes. What does he got? Anything good? Plate. Money stuff? It's not for money? He is what? Trash. Honest cat statues. Oh, Doko. Dundoko. You got nothing. Get me out of here. And what's that? What's that even for? That weapon? The bomb, right? Bomb class. Attacks and weapon skills may buff a random stat. It's not worth it. I don't know how to play the game. Then I have to learn how to play the game, then play them, then win.
Not a scratch.
Maybe some other time. What the hell?
Hello?
It's Dante, Kiryu. Could you come to the Harbor Light if you're free? We'll make for Kamurocho from there. Be sure that you're ready.
Understood. I'll come soon.
I think that was the continuation, right? That's not this, right? Is that that? You know what I mean? Like, maybe, like if you weren't good enough for the dungeon, you could just skip it. Oh, freaking God. You need to do the story thing. The bond. Okay, whatever. I'm not
beat
going
him
on the whole
down.
block.
Let's do it. Try to block this. Looking for a show.
Why don't you hit him? Here we go. Plus 3 it to the old one.
Right.
Oh, 3.
On it.
Too easy.
have a winner.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Sweet.
I thought they were getting like 18,000 every fight. Players bond with his team has enhanced skills. They'll now chain attack down enemies more often.
Are you tired?
Alright, who's got the bond? Her? And let's do him first. I don't know what his story is at all. Or hers.
Hey, Namba. Mind if I join you?
Ah, be my guest. Nobody likes drinking alone. Oh, thing is, Kiryu-san, didn't we talk about this?
I'm sorry you have to look after me.
That's what it is. Once a nurse, you know. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban made me promise to look after you too.
Understood. I can stay dry. Tonight, oolong tea only.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Bartender!
So what was it I heard about you all losing your jobs?
That's right, huh? Me, Ichiban, and Adachi-san, we all got the axe. Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? Once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. Somehow I got this gig even with my employment gap. And then, poof, it was gone.
What kind of job was it?
Quality
This ain't his
inspector,
backstory.
a warehouse for medical equipment.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. Hard to consider that medicine. There were a couple of other stints, but it was all-day labor or temp work. The inspection job came with a 2-year contract, and my coworkers were decent folks. They actually treated me with a bit of respect for being an old guy.
Because mom. Mm-hmm.
You're someone people can rely on. I'm sure they recognize that. A former nurse with the life you've had? That contributes to your character.
Ugh, knock it off, Kiryu-san. I want a drinking buddy, not some daily affirmation.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find a job at our age. Losing it on top of everything else is a real shame.
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys. There was this girl there.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. You can't blame a man for that, right? She was a little bit careless. She'd make tiny errors here and there. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say, "Namasan, what would I do without you?"
Must have been a pleasant working environment.
Hey, I wasn't after anything, okay?
I understand. You don't seem like that type.
Shit. Listen to me, the point is, it might have been a simple job, but it was enough for me. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all a guy really needs, isn't it? Especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start, he couldn't ask for better. And then, they just pulled me aside and said my contract's up. Don't come back tomorrow.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal, that's the long and short of it.
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back home, and Ichiban was suddenly all over the internet. Guess I'd made no secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta sweep me under the rug before this shitstorm hits.
Oh yeah, I realized he wasn't with them, right?
Kasuga got targeted and you took a stray one.
Of course,
Was he?
I don't
I thought
hold
it
it
happened at the
against him
beginning.
or anything. Ichiban, Adachi-san, we were all set up. As far as I'm concerned, the three of us will always be in
Oh
this
yeah,
together.
never mind, he was there. The top guy.
Remember, it's just you and me here. If you'd like to vent, it's fine.
I appreciate that, but it's not like I'm holding a grudge. Gotta say, you're not afraid to get up close and personal, are you?
Drinking with a friend is a blessing. It'd be a waste to treat it frivolously.
I like that. Even if it is just oolong tea, anyway.
All this talk about you trying to get things back on track. I'm sorry you're saddled with me.
Come on, you know it's not like that. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden. I'm the one who's embarrassed here.
If you say so. I'm grateful.
So, how about we finish off with a toast to knocking back tea?
I'll sip to that.
Yamato, he cannot be back. He just got it. Wait a minute, yeah. He has the infinite thing next to him now. I don't know what the hell she gonna say. Talk about her
Hey,
homeless
Sonny.
Kiryu-san, came here for a drink, did you?
They say booze is the best medicine.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business, after all. I won't comment.
Appreciate it. Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Ah, still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How surreal.
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a heavy burden to bear.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any differently.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have changed. And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not by myself. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to lead.
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd.
You don't mince words, do you?
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is stare them down. That's basically everything in the job description. Easy, right?
You're so dignified. I'm not worthy of your presence.
Hey, are you mocking me? You better watch out. I've got some muscle too. Care to see?
Another time, perhaps. Haven't had enough to drink yet. You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I never force a subordinate to drink. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear, but you won't last for long with that alone.
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're a natural-born leader. That reminds me, does Komijul still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komijul's power, am I right?
Right, but it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial information.
And by confidant, you mean Jungi-han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that.
Feel like there's a
I'd
fault
say he's
to
the perfect
her
right-hand
Netflix
man.
Korean
If
drama.
only he weren't so snarky. But there are others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh? Must be close to my age, then.
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're afraid of.
They were part of the Jingun Mafia before Komijul. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan. Probably a little before you made a name for yourself. I've heard a lot about your heroics, so having someone like you sit right next to me is sort of unnerving.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget I said anything.
The former Jingon Mafia. I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with me.
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I can take care of it. I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all, what I say goes.
I guess I really can count on you for anything. I'll let you handle it then.
Cool.
Perfect. That's all I ask for. Feel free to rely on me anytime. Nothing would bring me greater joy.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee. Glad to have you on my side.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet lately. I was honestly hoping for some excitement. Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Hold on. Are you expecting something dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kiryu-san? Let me welcome you to my town once more.
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying herself.
was that the impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, Just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. He's the dragon of Dojima, a living, breathing legend, leagues above me in the underworld. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho. Did I say anything weird to him?
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kiryu. Just the two of us. Guess I'm not doing too bad.
What's that? A story? Okay. See, this whole time I was playing handicap. The icon. But see, they all have a lot of them. Let me see. Bond. That? No. Where'd you see? Oh, come on. She has one. She's about to get her second one. She has 3. This dude has 4. Got science. Level 40? Level 1? We're gonna go in a circle, I guess.
Hey there, Kiryu-san. Are you here
It's
for
like
a drink?
movie. I told you, this
You,
whole part.
sure that'll be okay?
Talking.
No need to worry about me.
Oh, please. But since you're already here, there just so happens to be a seat right next to me.
Great. I'll take you up on that. So, Saiko, you're a mama over at a cabaret club?
I'm not just a mama. I'm the owner of the whole joint. After the previous owner passed
I might
away,
skip this.
one thing led to another, and I ended up taking over.
I think the first one of
The
all
younger
of them
girls
is
are
just
usually the
them
ones serving the customers, but
summarizing.
sometimes I lend them a hand too.
Guess I should be paying you for this conversation then.
Mm-hmm. But I guess I won't be... Oh,
I'm telling you, it's just a summary.
It's gotta be hard calling me.
might be a little awkward if the two of us were suddenly on a first-name basis.
It's
enough.
being weird.
You don't have to call me Suzuki, by the way. Just put it out of your mind.
Okay? Roger that. You know, you give off this air of...
Say,
Oh, God.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that's why the men who come on to me are starting
Really?
to...
Okay.
But, guess that means I'm at the right age for that. People are starting to look at me that way now. At least that's the sort of vibe I get. Actually, get this. One of the guys hitting on me is pretty rich, and he has a lot going for him.
sounds like you don't mind that at all.
I wouldn't say that. Honestly, I'm not looking to get married. I mean,
Something good is-
expected.
Let me-
Well,
and how-
I'm not a fan of this woman.
Hear you, son?
If you have something to say, I'll hear you out.
If you've got something to say to Kasuga, I'll hear you out. I don't mind playing the messenger.
Something I want to say to him? I can't really think of anything, though. But thank you for that.
It
Oh,
doesn't
God.
have to be right now.
Get me
but-
out of here.
Look
Get me out of
at-
this conversation.
Well, let's... You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that was the worst one. Karaoke fever. I forgot her. I mean, it's not that I don't like her. There's just no positive feeling. don't dislike her. I just have no positive thought of her as a character, as far as being important.
Hey,
Hi there, Kiryu-san.
mind a bit of company again?
Happily. But, you know...
No,
But no
I'll go.
drinking.
You looked lost in thought a moment ago.
Maybe. More crap with no easy fix.
No simple answers? Well, I'm all ears.
You sure? I mean, I don't want to weigh you down.
You and I are comrades.
Nonsense. We're friends.
Imagine that. Kazuma Kiryu himself is a friend of mine. Alright. Sorry in advance if I end up rambling.
Out with it. What's eating you?
I guess I was thinking... No, remembering's more like it. My last job, my colleagues there had a send-off for me.
Ah, that was that job inspecting medical equipment?
Hey, you remembered. Yeah, that's the one. A whole bunch of them got together, but mood was dead. Everyone was afraid they'd be next.
Times are tough out there.
Yep. Oh, hey, remember that girl I mentioned? The clumsy one?
Of course. You seem to like talking about her.
Ah, jeez. I wanted to show you we took a picture together that day. There she is. That's her. Miyabi-chan, making the peace sign. You know, she cried when I left.
Sounds like a sweet girl.
At which point, she wiped the tears away and made sure to tell me we were strictly just friends.
Sweet, but not naive.
She started out as a secretary. I swear, she could get any man she wanted.
Must have been a good environment. Looks that way in the picture.
Yeah. They all said they had no idea why the company was letting me go. They didn't know Ichiban's little PR emergency had anything to do with it, so I kept my mouth shut and stayed quiet. It was...
Okay, so why is it you're thinking back on that day now?
Yeah, let's get to that part.
Truth is, I should be out looking for a new job. I can't bring myself to, though. Ichiban and Adachi-san, meanwhile, have had to sacrifice way more than I have in all this. When they've got it worse, it's embarrassing to feel so disheartened. That makes sense?
40%. We'll drink until you talk. Is it okay you feel down?
You lost something important. It's all right to be upset. A lot of people never even find one good job with a cute, clumsy girl.
Ugh, why did I tell you about her at all?
Only kidding.
Damn it. You got me there. Anyway, Ichiban and you have really earned my gratitude.
Why do you say that?
Well, I was unemployed, with no I think I finally realized that the world goes on just the same, with or without me. And then, when I needed it, not only that, I even got to lend my assistance to you, Kiryu-san. Being useful, to me, it feels...
I get it. In that case...
Good.
Bro, he didn't say jack shit. He didn't say anything. He'll sometimes chain attack down enemies. Sometimes. And if I can steal on he.
Hey, Sonny. Is this seat open?
Where she introduces her.
Oh, yeah, of course. As you can see.
Something the matter? You look a little down.
Oh, don't mind me. It's nothing you need to be concerned about, Kiryu-san.
All right. I'll just wait until you feel like talking about the thing I shouldn't be concerned about. Don't mind me.
So that's how we're doing this? There's no winning with you, is there?
I see.
Was that a minute?
So your officers, these great and wise uncles of yours, are acting suspiciously whenever you're not looking.
Yeah, basically. A lot of people in Komi-Jewel, the younger members in particular, have been complaining to me, saying they don't know what to do. The elders put up a front when I'm around, but when something goes sideways, they take it out on their younger subordinates. It's unbelievable. If they have a problem with how I run things, then they should say it to my face.
It's hard, having to deal with subordinates who are older than you, or who may even have more experience. Seems like the Queen of Komi-Jewel has some troubles of her own.
It's a minor issue, and a personal one at that. It's really nothing you should be concerned about.
Those officers are around my age, aren't they? I could lend you a hand if you need it.
Oh, no, please don't. I am not saying another word so I can at least preserve what's left of my people's dignity.
It's going to pay you back for your hospitality. You have to help each other in times of need.
You've been nothing but
Dude, why is
hospitable
everything
to me
tech?
ever since I first stepped foot in this town. It's high time I repay your kindness.
Well, unfortunately, this host doesn't accept any form of payment from her guests. Don't worry, I'm doing this because I want to. Not only are you my guest, but you're also sick. You should put your health first and foremost.
Went straight for the jugular there.
There once were 3 organizations that kept a close eye on this town. Komi Jewel, the Liumang, and the Seiryu clan. While it may have looked like a 3-way power struggle on the surface, it was actually intended to prevent outside forces from entering. Compared to the past, Ijincho seems a bit too relaxed nowadays. I suppose as a side effect of the ongoing peace. There's not much I can do about that, but my reputation would take a major hit if you're caught worrying.
Yeah, I hear you. Guess that means there's nothing more I can say.
Maybe the alcohol's getting to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off so persistent.
Don't worry about it.
Perhaps I'm in no position to say this, but I prefer how Ijincho is now over how it was before. Even the Komi Jewel bunch has become quite social these days.
Yeah, I guess they have. I hear they actually started saying hi to people on the streets. I mean, some of them, of course, not all.
Komijul used to have this image of being a secret organization that was always out of sight.
Without any rivals around, like the Tojo clan or the Omi Alliance, they're probably enjoying the peace while it lasts.
I see.
Thanks for that, barkeep. I prefer Ijincho the way it is now, too.
Actually, that reminds me. An old regular from Komi Jewel gave me this.
What is it?
A mask worn by members of our organization. It's modeled after the ones used in traditional Korean performances. We would hide behind a mask whenever we had to get our hands dirty.
Right. But the owner of this mask said it's been a long time since he's had to wear it. Eventually, he amicably cut ties with the organization, got married, settled down in this town. He left this mask at the bar, saying he was turning over a new leaf.
Looks like Komijul's going through some changes.
Still, he shouldn't have given this mask away, much less to an
Hey,
outsider.
what the hell?
Maybe I should tighten up operations.
He said, brother, I quit. Here's my employee badge. Jesus, they're all so different. Could you let this one slide? Me asking her to, like, you know what I mean? Then this one is a boss or to keep a tight leash on things. Me telling her to toughen up, and then maybe you should loosen up a bit. I'd go with the top one, and it better not be tech.
Could you let this one slide? That would be a welcome wedding gift for your subordinate.
Huh. Well, if you so insist, then I can make an exception this time. Spending time with you takes priority anyway.
Good to hear. I was worried he'd land in trouble just because I snitched.
These drinks taste even better when I'm with you, Kiryu-san.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm supposed to be dead, so I never thought I'd be able to enjoy a drink like this again. That's why I'm savoring every glass. Because I have a friend to drink with.
A friend? You consider me your friend?
Of course. Unless that's a problem.
Oh, not at all. I'm honored.
She'll sometimes chain attack down enemy. Another one. Did she say anything that time either? Bro, they're killing me. Come on, it's the last one. It's number 3. She has to say something this time.
Hey, Sun-Hee.
So we know
Mind
she's
if I join you?
having troubles running
Of
her
course I don't mind, but
organization.
how's your
But it's
health,
barely
Kiryu-san?
trouble.
Just fine.
But actually getting on my ass? Tell me your story, man. Stop
Is it
talking
really
about
alright
me.
for you to spend so much time with us? Will your subordinates, man?
I'm sure they'll be okay. There are hardly any issues that require, so there's no need to worry about me, Kiryu.
Your phone's ringing.
Here we go.
So it is. Just ignore it. I'm enjoying our time
You're
together
tripping.
right now.
Answer the phone
but-
and give me a problem.
See? Now, if it's really important, they'll call again right away.
You gonna answer that?
Nothing could possibly be more important than enjoying a drink with you, Kiryu-san.
I appreciate the thought, but now I'm a bit on edge here.
Well, now that that's over, we can finally drink in peace.
If you get another call, I want you to answer it. I just think you should call back. Let me be so. Alright, there we go. The first one.
Sun-Hee, if you get another call, I want you to answer it right away. Now it's got me curious.
Fine. I don't mean to put off my work that much anyway.
What's the company?
I suppose
Horizon.
I have to take this then.
Sure.
Excuse me, Kiryu-san.
Yeah, of course.
What? This had better be important. Yeah, got it. Bye.
Everything
nothing.
okay? What'd they want?
All good. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. Just ran into a little bit of trouble.
Your subordinates called you multiple times, but it turns out it's no big deal.
Yeah, apparently a fire broke out on Komi Jewel turf.
What?
Okay, don't get so worked up. It was just a minor fire. But I've been told it might have been deliberate. Some guys from the Liumang roaming the area, allegedly.
Liumang? But I thought they were under your command, same as Komi Jewel.
Yeah, which is why I'm having them look into the matter. Again, no need to concern yourself with this. Well, that's enough of that.
That sounds more important than having a drink. Don't worry about me. Go help your subordinates.
But
I'm done here. If I drink any more, then I won't hear the end of it from Nanba. Go show your face, even for just a second. Your subordinates need you there more than I do here.
fine, fine. Once you've made up your mind, you can be as stubborn as a mule. Guess we'll call it here.
All right. And hey, we'll drink again sometime. As long as you're up for it, of course.
There's nothing I'd love more. Well, see you.
It's tough having to lead an entire organization. Daigo really had his work cut out for him. Hey, there you are.
Hey, waiting for you, Kiryu-san. Would you mind hanging out a while?
Something happened?
You remember that girl, Miyabi-chan, from my job? The clumsy one?
Sure, the one who cried at your farewell party. What about her?
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her not long ago. She wanted to tell me that the company finally explained to them why I was let go.
After all this time, huh? What'd they tell everyone?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they claimed it was due to past misconduct.
Meaning what exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole and distributed drugs from the hospital.
Just promise you'll never do it again. I'll forget everything I heard.
Well, hold on, at least let me explain.
I'm only kidding. You said that's what the company told him, so then it's not really the case?
Your sense of humor, man. It can be downright bizarre. Anyway. Fortunately, I made peace a while back with how that whole incident went down. And I disclosed it back when I first applied for the inspection job. So, they accepted it for 2 years, and suddenly decided to fire me for it. By their logic, that is.
That's pretty strange.
Yep. It made sense at first, firing me after Ichiban became a liability. As far as they're concerned, a guy like me is not worth any risk to the company. So, why didn't they just tell everyone the truth?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they let you go?
Huh?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but it's flimsy grounds to cost you your job. You're only an inspector. It's not like you represented them to clients.
Yeah, you're right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever been roasted online, the world would run out of workers. Maybe there really was something else.
Is there anything that comes to mind?
No, but I certainly can't leave it at this. Maybe it's pointless.
It's not pointless.
Yes, that's right.
So then, what's your plan?
I'll have to think about it. Thanks, though, Kiryu.
It's fine.
That's a decent way of seeing the world. When Ichiban's away, I swear, I'm a total wreck.
The least I can do is lend you an ear.
That's all I need.
There's really nothing. So now perform combo attacks with allies. Or they both have it. Only Psycho is useless. Another one? Bro. I'm gonna be skipping. I'm gonna skip until I hear something. And just say 3 times in a row.
Hey, Namba. This seat taken?
Hey,
Fill me in. Any new developments?
thanks for remembering. As it happens, that girl, Miyabi-chan, asked me out to drinks.
My goodness. Blessings to the happy couple.
Unfortunately, I'll have to disappoint you there.
Ah, I suppose it was about your firing then?
So it turns out, she called because the company's explanation for firing me jogged her memory.
Oh?
Originally, she was secretary to an executive there. Then the company transferred her to inspections, despite her having no training there. Explains a lot, actually. Why she seemed so mistake-prone, that is. Maybe she wasn't just clumsy like we thought.
You were the same. The company treated you both like objects.
Yep. What's more, now it gets interesting. Her transfer and my firing were done by the same person.
So there's a mastermind at work.
That's an extravagant way of putting it, but yes. Turns out, he's the one she was secretary to. Take a look at this here. He's on the homepage of the company. He's such a big shot. Guy's also a serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring Miyabi-chan to become his mistress. But she wouldn't do it, and she reported his behavior to Human Resources.
That was courageous of her.
Yeah. Unsurprisingly, asshole gets a slap on the wrist. Company docks his pay for a few months. At which point, he starts getting spiteful.
How do you mean?
Soon, Miyabi-chan loses her secretary position and gets transferred to inspections. They tell her it's just routine Human Resources out. So she ended up in the same warehouse as me.
And if she complained about any of it, the company could claim it had sided with her already, right?
Yep. The harasser doesn't even quit after that. He'd stop by every so often just to peek at her. Until one day, when he caught her talking to me, saw her smiling. He flips out, gets jealous over it. Next thing you know, I've been shit-canned. That's it. Not the video or my past misconduct. Like you said, Kiryu-san, there had to be another reason.
Some of these private companies are no better than yakuza, I've found. What's the situation now, then? Have things gotten any worse since you were fired?
They have. Apparently he started stalking Miyabi-chan now, completely unabashedly.
So, no one's gonna stop him.
Pretty much the case.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Kiryu-san, what do you think? I'm lost. I need some advice here.
Simple. Next time, ask Miyabi out on a date.
What the hell kind of advice is that?
She asked you out, didn't she? Therefore, the ball's in your court now.
Oh, I thought I explained to you. She didn't ask me out for any romantic reason.
All right. Only kidding.
Oh, jeez, man. I just can't tell with you sometimes. Okay, then. Kiryu-san, thanks for this. You've helped me sort a few things out.
Really? If that's so, I'm happy for you.
You're damn fine company to drink with. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Say, why don't we toast with a real drink?
You almost had me there.
Welcome.
Ah.